Next is Ms. Courtney Brooch or Brook.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Policy Chair and Committee. My name is Courtney Brooke. I am a Kula resident, a licensed massage therapist. I work with Now and Tomorrow. I am a core member of Upcountry Sustainability. I am here to represent myself, the future generations, and GMO-free Maui. I started the GMO-free Maui Facebook page. In my hand, I have a petition that was put out last session in March, the Hawaii State GMO Labeling Bill. Over 1,000 people signed in favor of this petition in less than a week. There are now 1,463 signatures. I did email, hopefully you received it, a copy of this petition and the comments that were made by many citizens on this particular petition supporting GMO labeling. I also emailed yesterday, I hope you have it in your packets, a GMO-free shopping guide so that you can avoid GMOs and know which products are non-GMOs and which products may have invisible ingredients that are GMO. I am in full support of the resolution to label GM food in the state of Hawaii. You are what you eat. What did you eat this morning? Was it genetically modified? What kind of sweetener or creamer did you put in your coffee this morning? Was it genetically modified? How would you know? You would know if it was labeled. Many Americans and people living in Hawaii do not know about GMOs. I recently asked a longtime librarian in Makawao, do you know about GMO? And she said no. Many people in the world do know about GMOs and require mandatory labeling and or do not allow the growth, export, or import of genetically modified foods, including but not excluded to Europe, Ireland, Japan, and Egypt. Europe uses the precautionary principle, and that's why they label GMOs in this situation. The genetically modified organisms have not been proven safe in human trials, which is something I have heard time and again by Dr. Lauren Pang about why he considers GM unsafe. That is one reason they require mandatory labeling. More and more research is showing a vast increase in children's food allergies to corn and dairy. What is causing these increases? Food analyst Robin O'Brien has found that after GM proteins were introduced into the food supply, children's food allergies skyrocketed. Her baby, the youngest of 4 children, had a sudden onset severe food allergy at the breakfast table. Her face was swelling shut. She was immediately taken to the doctor, where Robin discovered this was a food allergy. This incident motivated Robin to investigate. I hope you received my email including 6 short videos, including Robin O'Brien's, that will clearly educate and inform you about the concerns for GMO and that they need to be labeled. There is plenty of resource there to call you to action to label GMOs. GM producers, GM
Bruce, you need to, we thank you for your time. If you have anything that you have written that you wish to submit to the committee, I will assure you that we'll be happy to distribute that to the rest of the members.
Okay.
And since you shared that you also emailed it, testimony to the committee earlier, I'm sure we will have it in our records and that will be distributed to all committee members also.
Okay. Thank you.
Any questions for Ms. Brooke this morning, gentlemen and ladies, on her testimony? Having none, thank you very much for your comments this morning. We have Mr. Watanabe next, Warren Watanabe. And after Mr. Watanabe, we'll have Amara Rashan.
Good morning, Chair Hokama, members of the committee.
Good morning.
I'm Warren Watanabe, Executive Director of the Maui County Farm Bureau. On behalf of our commercial farm and ranch families and supporters, the Maui County Farm Bureau strongly opposes the resolution requiring the labeling of genetically engineered food products. Genetic engineered crops represent an important choice in the farmer's toolbox. Before use, they undergo some of the most stringent reviews of all compounds to ensure safety. Required labeling of food products provides information on nutrients.
We shall maintain decorum in these chambers.
and location of production. The labeling suggested today is one of marketing, and those are optional items. We recognize there are those who may decide they want non-GE food products. Those who market such products have the option of labeling their products as such and use it as a market advantage for that niche. The option to do so exists today. A law is not needed. As much as we would like our products to be produced locally, the reality is that food production is global and cannot be controlled by the state of Hawaii. There are many priorities that we need to address as a state that will bring true benefit to the majority of people. Let's focus on those topics and make the 2012 state legislature one that will bring significant positive impacts in the lives of the people of Hawaii. For example, we just had a meeting of the Hawaii Drought Council that includes private and public entities convened through the Water Commission. I am the state representative for agriculture. The council unanimously voted to pursue state funding for the counties for drought mitigation. They are using legislation passed in 2007 that provided funds on Maui for the relining of the Kula Ag Park Reservoir and the Upcountry Stormwater Reclamation Planning Study as a starting point. Legislation will be crafted and your support would be appreciated. Maui County is in need of new source development. We respectfully request that this committee not pass this resolution and focus on such issues as funding for drought mitigation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Watanabe. Any questions for the gentleman? If not, Mr. Watanabe, thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.